Hey everybody, welcome to Top Rack Facts. Today, we're going to go over the 10 hidden facts on Johnny Depp you didn't know. Make sure to watch until number 1, because it's definitely one of the most surprising facts I've heard of him. John Christopher Depp II, or Johnny Depp as we know him, is one actor who has endeared himself to the heart of many from playing various roles on screen like Edwards Scissor and Jack Sparrow. In today's video, let's see 10 facts about Johnny Depp you didn't know. Number 10. He didn't graduate high school. Thousands of people all over the world have dropped out of high schools and colleges to pursue their dreams. And the man of the day, Johnny Depp, is one of these people. Though Johnny Depp moved around a lot as a child, that didn't deter him from keeping his eyes on what he wanted to do. He dropped out of high school at the age of 15 to pursue music full-time. The funny thing about this story is that after 2 weeks, he changed his mind and wanted to go back to school, but his principal would not accept him back. Instead, he advised Depp to keep on pursuing his musical aspirations. Talk about having cool teachers. The dream of every child. Although he isn't famous for his music, that path definitely led him into the arts. Number 9. He has scars from self-harm. The famed star has a tumultuous family and childhood. From constantly moving around to his parents getting a divorce, he had it rough pretty early in life. His way of dealing with it is utterly heartbreaking. He began to cut himself as a way to deal with and escape the pain he felt. The self-inflicted scars are still present till today. He once compared the scars to the tattoos that sailors would get to commemorate certain milestones in life. He also started smoking at the tender age of 12 and was an alcoholic at a very young age. Rumors say that he has also used drugs in his escape too. The famed actor declared himself sober in 2013, stating that he had gotten everything he could out of drinking and we couldn't be happier for him. Number 8. He's a giver. Another thing that endears Depp's fans to him is his generous heart. He is known to give and donate very freely to good causes. One of his notable acts was donating his earnings to Heath Ledger's daughter after the actor passed on. Depp has been cast in the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus following the death of the movie's original lead star, Heath Ledger. He, alongside Colin Farrell and Jude Law, the other 2 major actors of the movie, donated all their earnings from the movie to a savings account that was set up for the late actor's 3-year-old daughter. Another notable one too was after his daughter got sick, the hospital which she got treated, Great Ormond Street Hospital, received a donation of £1 million. And in addition to that, he dressed up as Jack Sparrow and read stories to the children in the hospital. Doesn't that just melt your heart? Number 7. He's a professional musician. Remember when we mentioned earlier that he dropped out of high school to become a musician and your jaw dropped? Well, yeah, Johnny Depp had a career as a rock and roll musician. He was in a band from high school called The Kids, and they once opened for Iggy Pop, which is kind of a big deal for high school kids. Though his music didn't bring him the critically acclaimed success that his acting has, he still went on to do amazing things with music. One achievement that stands out in his performance in 2015 when he formed the rock supergroup Hollywood Vampires alongside Alice Cooper and Joe Perry. The band released their debut album, Hollywood Vampires, in 2015 and followed it up with Rise in 2019. The band albums have featured appearances from celebrated musicians such as Paul McCartney, Dave Grohl, and the late Christopher Lee. Number 6. He wouldn't have been on our screens if not for a certain Hollywood star. I bet you didn't know this. Depp started out pursuing music, but someone advised him to consider acting, and that someone is no other person than Nicolas Cage. The pair met when Depp visited Los Angeles as a young musician. His then wife Lori Allison knew Cage and introduced Depp to him. One night while playing Monopoly, Cage told Depp, who was trying to make it as a musician at the time, to start acting. And that was what motivated Depp to begin his acting career. After the conversation, Cage put Depp in a contact with his agent, who got the struggling musician turned actor an audition for A Nightmare on Elm Street, which would go on to be Depp's first of many roles in Hollywood. Number 5. He walks around with Jack Sparrow's costume. Older Johnny Depp fans might know him for his roles in films like Edwards Scissor, What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and Crybaby, but most kids of these days only know him as Captain Jack Sparrow from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. In the knowledge of this, Depp visits children's hospitals dressed as the lovable Jack Sparrow and does this so much that he has the costume with him at all times. He sometimes surprises a bunch of kids at hospitals with the costume and ends up spending several hours in the hospital with all of the different children. When Depp makes these appearances, he doesn't go as an actor in a costume. He's fully in character the entire time. Also, when he began to play the character of Jack Sparrow, he wanted Jack to have gold teeth, but he predicted that the movie execs wouldn't buy into the idea. To get his character that he so desired the gold teeth, he told his dentist to implant more gold into his teeth as a bargaining tool. Number 4. He has had run-ins with the law. No one is perfect, right? Well, Johnny Depp isn't perfect either. The star has had his own clashes with the law. He was arrested on suspicion of criminal mischief after trashing his $1,200 a night room at New York City's Mark Hotel. But he had a funny story concerning this. Depp insisted that he wasn't the one who trashed the hotel and presented an armadillo's tail. He claimed that an armadillo had popped out of the closet in his hotel room, and when the animal freaked out, it caused a rampage that destroyed the hotel room before ultimately leaping out the window. He was arrested again in 1999 after he fought with a paparazzi in London. No armadillo to blame for that one, huh, Johnny? Number 3. He used to own a club. Is there nothing that this man did not do? In addition to being an actor and musician, at one point in his life, Johnny Depp was the co-owner of the Hollywood nightclub, the Viper Room. Depp was one of the original owners when the club began business in 1993. The Viper Room quickly became a hotspot as it was frequented by almost every young Hollywood actor and musician in the mid-90s, and even by people trying to break into the industry too. Famous musicians like Johnny Cash and a host of others graced the stages of the club at some point in time. The club is notable for being the location of River Phoenix's overdose in late 1993. Depp closed the club for a week as mourners used the space as a shrine to remember the late actor and musician. Closing the club every 31st of October, which is the anniversary of Phoenix's death, became a tradition in the club until Depp sold it in 2004. While Depp still had ownership of the club, on his way there, he would give hundreds of dollars of bills to the people on the street and the homeless. Such a nice man. Number 2. He's quite the lover. You can call him Loverboy, as Johnny Depp is known to immerse himself in his love relationships. When he dated Winona Ryder, he had her name tattooed on his wrist. After the relationship went sour, he had to correct the tattoo through laser surgery, and it now reads, Wino Forever. He also proposed to all the girlfriends he had, but the engagements never lasted. He and one of his longtime girlfriends, Vanessa Paradis, went on to have 2 children together, Lily Rose Depp and John Christopher Jack Depp III. He later went on to marry twice, with the last marriage ending in a pretty messy divorce that we would rather not go into. Number 1. He has an island. Surrounded by crystal clear Bahamian waters, this 45-acre paradise was purchased by Depp for $3.6 million in 2004. Little Hall's Pond Cay is what Depp named the island. It features exotic plants and thriving marine life, 6 beautiful white sand beaches, and several modest, solar-powered residences. He and his family spend their time between the island, the US, and France. He dedicated a part of this island to late actors Heath Ledger's daughter and named a particular location on the island Heath's Place. There you have it, 10 hidden facts about Johnny Depp. Comment down below which of these you didn't know about Johnny Depp. Also, tell us if there's anything we missed. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up down below. Also subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos of the rich and famous and much more. Check out this playlist of my top videos of the scary and the unknown, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.